Okay. Well.
All right. Looks like we're live on YouTube and Facebook.
First off, good afternoon, everyone.
I'm not in your camera.
Okay. Good afternoon. We're going to go Facebook, YouTube, and any other social media network this video happens to hit.
Is it going to go on TikTok or TikTok gone?
All right. TikTok is gone, but they have something else just came out though.
Yep, I heard it's something to replace TikTok.
Yeah,
already.
I think it's called Red Alert or something.
It's something they already have replaced. So,
but we'll see how popular that is.
We need to hop on it now before everybody gets on it, and then that way we already have friends.
No, I don't know how to use these specialized.
Well, we have to figure it out.
I'm too old-fashioned.
We are Gen.
I barely know how to use Facebook.
What is our generation?
We're both millennials.
Oh well, we need to figure it out. Millennials can figure it out.
Right.
But hi guys, welcome to Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash.
I'm Jim,
and I'm Ash. And wait, this is hot.
Well, I said wait, just do it.
Clap. I didn't want you to do it so hot. I mean, so clap so hard and sip. I didn't sip this time because I'm trying to. I had tea, guys. Tea is much hotter than coffee. We usually drink coffee together, but you know,
my
birthday is January. No,
from
my birthday
sugars,
is.
Although she's cheating on her fast, but
no, I'm not.
She took some.
You're just jealous.
Took some shortcuts. But it's all good. You know?
Anyway, January 29th is my birthday, and I said I was not going to eat sweets until January 29th, and so myself and my two kids have done it with me. My husband has left us hanging. He said forget it, but that's okay because you know. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood.
Okay, you feeling good in the neighborhood.
That's the best right?
Feeling good in the neighborhood. You gonna laugh about it? Okay. As y'all know, my wife is goofy and really goofy. So, what happened before we get to our topic?
I can't see.
Yeah, my wife is just trying to fix her stuff. Okay, so our today's topic is
oops.
Okay.
I guess that's right. Now you're barely in yours.
Why did you mess up my camera?
Because I can't get in. You're too big. I mean, not too big. The screen too little.
Okay.
You know, Jamal. Scoot it that way. There you go. Now you're on yours. The topic is something of inheritance, right? What is it?
Preparing your inheritance.
Conditions for inheritance.
Yeah, conditions for your inheritance. Okay. First off, let's talk about this. Before we get to about conditions of inheritance.
Oh, I do tax preparation. I have to throw my little spiel in there because it is tax season. So give me a call, 346-341-2922. That's 346-341-2922. Let me do your taxes for you. That's GOAT Tax Max, and I will take care of you. Thank you.
And if you're in Texas and need any type of insurance, whether it's auto, home, flood, or life, I'll be happy to assist you with that. Or if you just need roadside assistance, I'll help you with that as well. People need roadside assistance.
I think I do need more.
You never know. You just never know when your car might break down. You need a tow, or you need somebody to change your battery. So I work for AAA, but I'm an insurance agent, so I'd be happy. You can hit me up. As a matter of fact, we have a special right now with AAA for roadside. It's just $35 that covers two people. I could possibly get, if you have a child, I can get three people in there, but $35, you can get roadside assistance. We don't have too many. Well, lately we have not been having too many specials, but this is a special that you can get right now. Contact me and I can tell you how you can get that AAA where you get roadside assistance, and that lasts you for at least 1 year. So reach out to me and I'd be very happy to offer that service to you for roadside. And of course, if you want an insurance quote, either of those things, again, that's auto, home, flood, or life, let me know as well. I'll help you with those services too. But anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's get into it though. So
that's hot.
Okay, so
burn my throat.
And before we get into it though, this some things that happen. Yes, I like sports, so this is our sports segment.
Oh well, let me tell about a little situation. I was in a movie situation yesterday, guys. Like for real, the movies and the news and all that good stuff is really real. Like I was at this event. I'm not gonna tell y'all where I was, but I was at like a strip,
ghetto
handling business. Strip. It wasn't ghetto. It was a normal strip.
Ghetto.
And so this guy comes out and pop. I heard something, right? And so the girl I was with, she was like,
she gets so excited because she, I always tell my wife she green, so she never been in the streets before. So
anyway, it was like a movie scene, y'all. So she was like, "Was that a gun?" I looked out the window.
Describes something ghetto in the movie scene, but okay, go ahead.
It wasn't ghetto. I mean, it wasn't a movie. It was a movie, but it was like
A ghetto
it was
movie.
like
Yeah,
real.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood. Okay.
Stop interrupting me. Let me tell y'all what
Go
happened.
ahead.
So I was in there in the building, and she said, "Was that a gun?" I said, "I don't know." And I just looked around. I was just looking. I saw this dude. He was out his car like, blah, 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 blah. You know, you can tell when people are mad or whatever. And then I looked down. He had a gun. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I think he does have a gun. I think there was a gunshot."
And tell everybody what you did and what everybody else did.
Well,
the black side didn't come out on this.
It did come out because I was looking because he wasn't over by us.
But go ahead.
He was over there by the gas station, and so he was like him. It was a black Mercedes Benz with a dude in there, and then it was a white car with like maybe 3 or 4 dudes in there.
Well, you just snitching, ain't you?
It was a black Mercedes Benz.
Okay, but
it's a whole bunch of black Mercedes Benz.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
Anyway, so we was over there. I didn't say where we were, but all I know is they was going at it. And I was like, and then the girls in the back was like, "Oh, what are they doing? What are they doing? That's gunshots." And I said, "He has a gun, y'all. He has a gun." He went back to his car. He put the gun in the car, got back out the car, and was doing his thing with the other guy. They was like going, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, "Oh, shoot." I was watching everything because I want to make sure that if, they start shooting, I was going to protect myself. And so he put the gun back in the car and got out and started doing his thing. Then the other guy drove off at Mercedes Benz. In the white car, the guy with the gun that had the gun jumped back in the car, hung out the window. You know how they do on TV where the people like they hang out the window with their gun. And I was like,
it's called a drive-by.
No, it wasn't a drive-by.
He was trying to prepare for a drive-by.
How was it a drive-by? And he was right there, like, and nobody called the cops, guys. And so all the girls in the building was like,
"You telling the cops right now?"
Huh? All the girls in the building was like, "Let's go, let's get out of here, unlock that back door." And I was just like, what in the world?
Her behind just jump behind.
I got behind the counter.
Everybody else running to the back to get out. You stay still, and that's the white people side.
That's
right
not
there.
reason.
That's
let me explain why I got down.
See, black people run from danger.
They did tell me. They said next time it's gun run. But let me tell you why I did not run. Because the way we were in the room, it was like one way out.
White people.
And so I was gonna be the last one out the room. And if bullets were to go flying, they was gonna hit me. So I just sat my butt down underneath the desk. And I was like, the bullet have to go through the glass, through the desk, and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So anyway, the girls are what?
No. You close the door.
Anyway, that was my experience. It was a little crazy yesterday, but I'm still here. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured. Nobody called the cops, which was like, okay. I guess nobody was paying attention what was going on. I mean, he had a gun flashing it like, and he did the thing is he did like I guess it was a scare round. So he shot into the air. One of the girls was like, "You got to be careful because if it hits the gas station thing and ricochets off, it can come any way it wants to come."
Forget that, y'all at the gas station. If he shoots the gas pump, the whole thing go up and everybody die.
I wasn't at a gas station. I was down the street, like
it don't
matter. It was in the same
still,
strip.
An explosion for a gas station blows up. It's like at least 10 miles, or at least 5 miles radius for the explosion. So everybody goes up. As all the gas goes up.
But you know what? Up. You know what? God favored me because I was there and I actually saw it. So the stuff you see on TV, the stuff you see in movies is so real. Like I was like, wow, real. It is real. That stuff happens.
It happens, but it's not real. Like, okay.
Well, he got off the.
It's your life experience. I know, baby.
Tell them about your time. You got. I guess the guy held you up, the police officer. That was your first time, and you were scared.
That was for real boys in the hood. But that cop got what he had coming to him too.
Nothing. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
he don't work.
You didn't do it. It's not because you didn't. It's not because of you.
That's what you talking about. He got reported. Yes, he don't work there no more. But anyway, so I finished your story first off.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't no moral to the story, but it was something that just was like, whoa, okay, keep going. It wasn't nothing exciting, but
it was exciting, man. Brandish's gun, your life was in danger.
My life was. It was like in the room, the girls that I was with.
Brandish's a gun.
The girls that I was with was like so funny,
if
y'all.
If you're within 100-yard radius, your life was in danger.
But what makes it funny is who you're with when the event happens. Like if you're with some people that's like for real, like just kind of a little bit wild. I can say wild. then you're okay, because they was gonna have my back regardless, no matter what. I believe they would have.
Okay.
Anyway, who are you trying to invite?
I'm trying to invite this one person that says she may be able to come. She got a
anyway. My Texans, they did lose, but I'm still proud of them. They played hard yesterday, and so
invite somebody else.
Lord Jesus, he's trying to invite people. Y'all, sorry that we're delaying, but I was showing y'all earlier that I was telling y'all that my birthday is January 29th, and since I'm here telling you that that's a Wednesday, so I'm gonna go to Bible study at Ricefield Baptist Church. After we go to Luby's, so we're gonna go to Luby's first, and then after Luby's, we'll go to Ricefield for Bible study. Just grateful that God's going to allow me to be here for 40 years. And I was also showing you that I put honey in my tea. And usually this is called Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. But this month, since I'm not doing sweets, myself and my kids, until my birthday, I use honey. And so if you all get some honey, make sure it says raw and unfiltered honey. It tastes a little bit different, I think, than the other honey. But
anyway. Definitely, it's better. So than the more maybe artificially flavored honey. But yeah, it's football. Let's talk about all right.
I'm gonna talk about football.
Okay, I think we talked about it last week. About the her team is the Texans. My team was not in there anyway. The Saints. We've been out of it, so we just no sense in breaking them into this conversation. But my wife, she really thought the Texans were going to win. She was, and I told her. They're not gonna win because KC is a decent team. Patrick Mahomes will get what's the name? What's the singer name?
You talking about Travis Hunter?
Not Travis Hunter, the singer. I can't think of a name.
Everybody knows his girlfriend.
Yeah, basically
Kelsey's girlfriend.
Yeah, Kelsey's girlfriend, and then you have the refs. The refs. I don't care what they say. If the refs weren't in that game, Texas had a really strong chance to win. They made some mistakes. Don't get me wrong. The Texans did. They made some mistakes. But they definitely could have won the game if it wasn't for some of the refs, those bad calls. They would not have scored, got up ahead if it wasn't for the unnecessary reference against the unnecessary reference against the quarterback, because the Texans didn't even hit them. They came and hit each other. But so that was messed up. But hey, did you guys see that Washington Commanders game against the Lions? Man, that was an exciting game. That was very good. A rookie quarterback playing that well. That was an amazing game. It was really exciting. It was much better than watching the Texas game. No offense to Texans or KC fans, but that game was exciting. I was really like, wow, that guy Jaden Daniels is amazing. So, now I think today is the Eagles and the Chargers play. And then you have the Ravens. They play against Buffalo Bills. I think those are going to be exciting games too. I hope the Eagles can pull it out, and I hope the Ravens can pull it out. But we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen. And football. Oh, another thing that's happening for tomorrow. We got two major events happening for tomorrow.
We do?
Yeah, two.
Oh.
Not us.
I thought it was Martin Luther King. I thought we celebrated Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it's Martin Luther King, and he got the presidential inauguration. You don't care about that?
Did I say? I didn't say nothing. Keep going. Just keep going.
I was all right. Of course, Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's celebrated. But if anybody's going to watch the presidential inauguration, that's up to totally up to you. But it's like this: whether you voted for the current incoming president or not, it's still historic that he's becoming the president.
I wonder if Amanda Gordon is going to be there this year. She did really good that year when she did her poem.
That would be cool too.
I wonder if she
in case people don't know who Amanda Gordon is, if you watched the last presidential inauguration, she was there. She's a poet, a young black woman, and she does poetry. She's very brilliant and very masterful how she comes up with her poems. And so I don't know if she's probably going to be there, and I doubt that, but I'd be surprised if she is.
I just found something out. They banned her books in schools, elementary schools, I think.
They did?
Mm-hmm. They banned her book because they said it was not, I forgot what they said, maybe racist. It wasn't even racist. I forgot what they said, but I was like, that sucks. Her poem she wrote was called Hill on the Climb or Climb the Hill or something like that. It's the poem that she did at the presidential inauguration 4 years ago.
Mhm.
Didn't realize that, but they banned that book. I was
Oh
like,
my gosh, they banned it.
I actually bought the book because I was like,
Was that in Texas or just or Texas and Florida most likely those were red
I know
states.
for sure those 2 states, but I don't know what other states. It might be banned in all states. I don't know.
I doubt it's banned in all states. It's probably just banned in Texas and Florida. Red states.
I know for sure Florida. But the thing is, it's only a few people that like actually, I think, complained about it. It wasn't like a lot of people, but that's all it takes.
That's the problem sometimes too. Is like a lot of people. First off, we don't even probably know who she is, and then most people don't know who she is today. And secondly, people don't read now. Everybody's doing. Like they're on social media now, on YouTube, Facebook. What's the site called that's been taken down?
TikTok. We said that already.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying it's being it's being taken down now. So now it's less. There's less social media, but people are still going to be on Facebook, Instagram, and then now. Okay. Oh, cool. Hey, Mr. Graham. So what? Hey, Pastor, how you doing? First off, Happy New Year to you. The reason why I brought you on because you made a comment about our content. What we're talking about today. Inheritance. On my post on my wall is a woman. She had 2 sons, or she has 2 sons, and she said that she's not going to offer. She's going to take away their inheritance if they have a baby out of wedlock. That's what our topic is about today. And so what we're going to focus on is just like, especially for the Black community, is that a good decision to do so? And then how do you even get to that point of having an inheritance to leave to your children or grandchildren? So that's why I brought you on, because I want to hear your opinion about it. I think you either read it or maybe you briefly just looked at it, but I just want to know your opinion on, leave your children an inheritance and then having like a condition on that inheritance. Like, hey, you can't have a baby out of wedlock. You can't do this, do that. Is that something you would like to do or inspire your children to do? So as a matter of fact, if you're available, I'd love to bring you on. So I'm gonna bring you on right now.
How you just gonna tell somebody if you're available? I love to bring you on. So I'm just gonna bring you on.
Well, he asked me, what inheritance are.
He's asking you what inheritance are you speaking of?
Well, I just told him about that.
No, you did not. What inheritance are you speaking of? Are you speaking of like?
I'm well, inheritance, like But
did he say bring me on?
In this case, it's going to be like more of a financial inheritance. There's always going to be a spiritual inheritance you can have by teaching your children. I mean, you can't put condition.
What about land? So like for me,
that's financial too. Land is financial.
You should keep the inheritance away. Maybe give it to the grandchildren, because I'm like, why are you gonna punish? Why are you punishing your grandchildren for something that
punishing your grandchildren?
Because okay, say for instance, you told your child, hey, if you have a baby out of wedlock, you're not going to get your inheritance. I have 5 acres of land and 3 houses you can have. But if you have a baby out of wedlock, you're not going to get them. So who's going to have them? Somebody's got to take the stuff.
That's the thing, though. Your inheritance can have, look, how people do is, hey, if my family does not meet the conditions I set for, then it goes to charity, it goes to church. Those are things that you can do that. And that's pretty much up to your family to get.
That's a waste.
It's not a waste.
Why would you give it to charity? You have family. What about the grandchildren? You can't give it to them?
You can do that too, but they can be under stipulations. If they have, basically it's like this. If your grandchildren, if they have a baby out of wedlock, you can say, okay, then they can't get the inheritance either.
So who's going to get the inheritance?
The people that do it right, the way you said it.
Huh?
The people that follow your instructions to receive your inheritance. That's why the thing is, you can build a trust, and it can go on forever. Like, look, you have a trust foundation where you have money coming into it, right? And then after that, you can say, all right, these are the conditions to get my money, because you're the one that built it out.
Don't you believe in forgiveness?
Forgiveness? No.
Yes.
This was set before. This is set
before you learn how to be a Christian.
No. This is set before they made the mistake. It's like this. These are the rules. It's like this.
But you can have forgiveness and let them have their inheritance.
It's not forgiveness. Then what's the point of even having conditions on the inheritance? You go do that. No, these are the rules set for. Because the thing is, I don't owe you nothing.
What if they believe in Jesus?
They can believe in Jesus all they want to. And Jesus will forgive. I forgive them, but they're not getting our money. Why
you wouldn't give your child. You wouldn't give your child.
Spirituality and physical things are two different things.
Me and you are on 2 different pages. Because if my child made a mistake.
I made a mistake, yeah, but
I'm not gonna take their inheritance away. Because if you're doing that, you're stopping their children and their children and their
Pastor
children.
Gabriel, if you are, I'd love to bring you on. I'm just gonna bring you on. If you're not there, just you don't have to come on.
You
but
don't
I'm
have to
asking,
come on, Pastor Gambriel.
I
I don't know why he's doing this
your,
to you, but
I
you
would
do not
love
have
to
to
hear
come
your
on.
opinion on it. So I was trying to bring you on.
Jamal, he doesn't want to come on. He would have told you that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm sending him an invite.
It says unable to add guests. Good. If you want to say something, Pastor Gambriel, you could just type it in. Otherwise, Jamal, just don't bring people on unless they say bring them on, please. Because that's not.
Well, that's the thing, So I wanted him to come on because he commented on that. He agreed with me at the time. But yeah, there should be conditions. See, the thing is, I don't know who somebody else is on now, but the thing is we don't have consequences. I mean, like, look, these are the rules set forth, and they like in other cultures, there's standards, right? Why can't we have standards? Like I'm saying, other cultures, in India, Africa, they have standards on how to get there and things like that. But we don't have. We just
can't have standards.
We just last days ago and just give you want to give your kids regardless.
No, I didn't say that. I said I forgive them. I will forgive.
Yeah,
my
I
kids.
Forgive them, but they'll have to get my money though.
I'm not gonna just let my money go to whoever.
I like how Bill Gates and Jackie Chan and like Bill Gates, his kids are not gonna get his.
Was he a
money.
believer?
I don't get. Just because you're a believer doesn't mean you have to give somebody your inheritance. So
no,
where in the Bible does it say I have to give up my money?
Forgive.
I forgive you, but still the same thing is, where do I have to give you my money? I forgive you. I didn't say you couldn't live with me. I wouldn't help you or nothing like that, or I completely abandon you. I'm just saying you're not gonna get access to my money because you make bad decisions.
No,
that's like all right. So like this, all right. So would you give an alcoholic or a drug or alcoholic or somebody that has a bad habit doing drug money?
No.
Okay then.
But that's different.
No,
like
I'm going to help them, but I'm not going to give them my inheritance because you have proven that you cannot, make.
They made a mistake.
Decisions.
They made a mistake. It had a baby out of wedlock, and so we're gonna love the baby, love the child.
Yeah, I didn't say I wasn't. You just can't get my inheritance. That's it.
That's not right. You rather just give it away. Just give the money away. Give whatever you have. Just give it away instead of your child. Do you think your child is really gonna love you for that?
No, they don't have to. They gonna love me because I'm helping them while I'm here.
Because they made a mistake.
And then after that, that's the conditions.
What kind of example are you saying?
Those are the conditions.
So they're gonna do the same thing with their kids.
Those are the conditions. No,
and
they're not.
Why,
those are the conditions.
That's why we are where we are right now. Because
no, we're not.
People are mad.
First off, people don't even give it. Especially Black folks, we don't even have inheritance to give a lot of times. And then after that, when somebody the few people that do have inheritance that give off of this, give it to their kids, all that stuff. Most of the time, that inheritance is squandered off because they have no rules or conditions. Like, you can say this, like, look, I don't want you to have a baby out of wedlock. I want you to be married. I want you to have like just a job, that's showing that you're working. And have some type of like a guidelines to follow. Go to school. Like, yeah, if you can put it like, you know what? Not only do I want you to do all these things, I want you to go to college. Have these guidelines so you could be a smart, like, intelligent person, so you don't squander off the money. It's
different. Like this, say for instance, your child had a baby out of wedlock. They went to college, they became a doctor, but they're still not getting inheritance.
Yes, that's the rule. I like that because the thing is, you have to set a standard.
That is a standard.
No, you have to set.
People make mistakes.
Now,
drugs is different.
Yes, people make mistakes.
People make mistakes, and you're supposed to forgive them.
I do forgive them.
I mean, if your child,
while I'm here, I want to help them do what they can. But after that, when I die, if I build something up like an empire, all that stuff, because I have these guidelines, this is just how it's going to be.
Well, me and you're going to have to sign separate papers. Because I am not. So
you encouraging our kids to have children out of
wedlock? No, I'm not encouraging them.
That's what it sounds like to me.
No, it's not.
Because the thing is, if I set this
it's
standard,
called make mistake.
If I have set this standard, my daughter and my son are less likely. Like, you know what, Daddy's.
It's not about inheritance. It's about
at the very least, I'm gonna
listen.
I'm gonna listen to my father so I can gain his inheritance. I'm not gonna have a child out of
wedlock. No, I'm gonna listen to my. I'm gonna do it right because
I'm gonna ask some other stipulations and that. Then I want you to go to school.
Jesus said we're supposed to get married first. They go about the Bible. We trying to raise.
Yeah, exactly. You go about We're going by the Bible. So the Bible says.
So are you trying to say you're God?
I'm saying no. I'm not God, but I'm over my children though. I'm the father of my children, and this is my money.
It's not your money
that God gave me to steward properly.
And you are.
Yeah. And so I'm not gonna give it to somebody that can't listen.
Like I said,
just like you can't enter the kingdom unless you do certain things. Well, if you want my inheritance, you can't get it unless you do certain things.
That's fine, but we signing separate papers because I'm not gonna leave my kids without anything.
Who said I'm gonna leave them without anything?
You said you're not giving them.
No, I said I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna help them get stuff while I'm here. But then after that, though, if like
what you gonna help them get while you're here?
While I'm here, like I'm paying for their college, I'm paying for their wedding. I'm paying doing those things. Yeah, I'm doing all those things for my kids. But say if I have an empire, like I have some real estate like that that's making money, all that. That's like, this is yours, son. This is yours, daughter. All you have to do is not have a baby out of wedlock. That's it. And if you can't do that, you don't deserve. You don't deserve. You don't deserve my heritage. Nope. That's just my stipulation.
We're signing separate papers.
But I agree. I truly agree with the mother that's doing it for her sons because it's setting a standard. Because again,
you can set a standard.
No, they're not.
Yeah, yes,
no,
it is.
No. It has to be a hard standard that you abide by.
That is a hard.
No, we don't.
I'm not encouraging my kids to have babies. I'm not out of wedlock. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
That's your opinion.
Because the thing is, like in other cultures, right? You can't get certain things unless you're married too. Like African culture, Indian culture, and the Asian culture.
That's their culture. What is our culture though?
Exactly. What culture do we have?
We have Jesus Christ.
As African Americans,
what would Jesus
in the United States of America have?
What would Jesus?
I'm talking about.
Ask yourself.
Yes. We can say Jesus, but where's our culture though?
Yeah, what is our culture?
What is our culture?
That's what I'm saying. We're not African culture. We're not Hindu. We're not any other culture. Whatever culture you just named, we're not them. We're our own culture. So we're not built like them.
What's our culture though? What does our culture do?
Our culture,
because our culture is to spread the gospel. Okay, that's a spiritual gospel. Outside of that, what's our culture?
Our culture is we love each other, we're kind to each other.
So as a community, do we all love each other with kindness and everything?
Yes.
So do you love your neighbor to next door to us?
Yes, I do.
I want you to go after this video and knock on the door and say, I love you with everything.
It's too cold. It's too cold.
No, because the thing is, folks, if we have a neighbor that unfortunately we don't get along with too well. And so
I get along just fine.
I'm practical. I'm very practical. I want my wife to be practical sometimes too. Say, if you go say that, they apply to everybody.
What you mean? I do love people.
No. Well, love thy neighbor, like the Bible says.
I do love my neighbor.
Love thy neighbor. I want you to go to the next door, knock on our neighbor's door, and say, "Hey, I love you, and whatever problems, issues we used to have in the past, I forgive you." And
I will do that.
And kiss.
I will do that, but not when it's cold.
Yeah, okay. Well, you ain't gonna do it. That's why.
Okay, give me some. I will do it.
No, you're not.
Because
all right. Hey, since she says she's gonna do it, I'm gonna hold her accountable. Then, guys, when she does it, I'm gonna come up on here and I'm gonna say, you know what, my wife proved me wrong, and she has to knock on our neighbor's house.
If I do it,
and hug and kiss. And and did all that. Yeah, I'm gonna say, look,
I'm not gonna hug and kiss anybody. I don't even do that.
Well, I want you to knock on the door, and also if she doesn't answer the door,
she's not gonna answer the door.
No. She does not answer the door. You have to keep doing it until she answers the door.
She's never gonna answer
those
the
are
door.
My stipulations.
Okay, then my stipulations.
And then
once I do it, we get to join Riceville.
What?
That's my stipulation. Once I do it, we get to join Riceville.
So all right, fine then. If you gonna do that, then I want you to hug and kiss then too. Then
you can't do
no.
I don't even barely kiss you.
No. So if you hug and kiss our neighbor that we're not too friendly with, if you do that,
you can't do kiss.
Then I will go to Riceville. There we go.
Okay.
Hug it. I want you to hug like a like a
that's
hug.
Not realistic.
I forgive you.
That's not realistic.
Mwah. All right, and then Riceville, here we come.
That's not realistic.
Riceville, here we come. Yeah, that's what I want to see. If you do that, I'll be.
Well, I did enjoy church service today, and I'm just gonna say this: if my child makes a mistake, they're gonna know they made a mistake, and I'm not gonna hold my inheritance from them unless they're doing something that's outrageous and like they're out of their minds. But I just know with the Holy Spirit inside of me that
I forgive you. I'm gonna forgive you,
but I'm gonna look at their spirit. If I feel like they're not saved and converted or anything like that, that's different. But if I know my kids are saved and they are trying their best to do right, made a mistake, I'm not gonna hold my inheritance from them.
And then, like you said, who said my grandkids can't get the inheritance?
I mean,
my son and daughter, they made a
mistake. Because they may have. What if they have children in wedlock?
They won't get the inheritance in.
Exactly.
So
you just hold it. It's what they call a generational curse.
Yeah. Hey, that's them. They are implying their own generational curses because they can easily get the inheritance just by not having a baby out of wedlock. There you go. So
you do things by the law. I do things by the Spirit.
No.
So you Old Testament. I'm New Testament.
Oh, New Testament have laws too that you follow. So yeah,
the New Testament just says love thy neighbor as yourself.
The New Testament has
The
laws
greatest. That's
to
what Paul
follow
said.
as well.
That was the greatest commandment.
But I like that though. I like see my wife and I we disagree on this, but that's fine. You know, that's why we had two married couples who disagree on inheritance. Because the thing is, I think honestly that as African Americans in the United States, we don't have a standard, and that's why we are where we are, because we don't hold people accountable to what we believe in truly. Even as Christians, yes, we can we can speak. We always say Jesus, or we speak spiritual and things like that, but we don't actually follow the standard that we set for our family. And so, if you don't have a standard, like okay, cool, there's no consequence for your actions. You're just gonna just give and whatever. You're always going to be at the same spot where you are, or at the very least, you have to hope that somebody, like maybe one of your kids or someone from your generational line, creates that standard for your family. I'm looking to create that standard for my family going down forward. Like, hey, all this stuff is readily accessible to you as long as you follow the standard. This is a Holloway family standard right here.
No, it's not.
And so, like if you follow these standards here, this is how you get access. If you really want it.
Down.
Now, if you don't want the standard, that's fine. You don't have to get it. You don't have to have my.
That's what I said. I'm not signing the papers. For that.
That's fine because I just sign everything into my name anyway. So it's my inheritance.
The devil is a lie.
So they can get your.
I already have 3 houses. I have 3 houses.
Wait, how many? No. They get your inheritance. And then they have my inheritance.
My daddy already gave me 2 houses.
Okay, that's fine.
2.5.
So yeah,
3
that's
houses.
Fine.
So don't worry about it. I put them in my name, and so I'll give those houses to my children.
And they want daddy's inheritance. They gonna have to get it.
I'll give them mine. I don't mind. They can have my inheritance. My daddy gave it to me. That's what it's supposed to do. You're supposed to pass it down.
He just gave it freely.
He gave it to me. Guess why?
I want standards.
Guess why he gave it to me? Because he loves me. No.
He does love you, but he gave it to you because he put a good head on your shoulders, and you actually follow. He wouldn't just give it to you if you were just crazy.
If I had a child of the wedlock, you don't think he'd give it to me?
He might give it to you because dad's a softie.
He would.
I'm not a softie.
That's
your
a
dad.
parent.
I'm
that's
not.
A dad.
No.
That's somebody that loves their children.
Nope. Don't have no kids out of wedlock. I'm telling my children, do not have children out of wedlock. So I mean, the thing is, we're supposed to learn and grow. You learn from others by watching other people. You see their life conditions, and and even myself. I had, unfortunately, I could have made that mistake myself. Coming up, and I think if I was held to that standard, I probably wouldn't have made that those mistakes before I got married. I would have what, I don't want to do this because. I mean, yes, I believe in God, but at the very least, I want to get my heritage from my parents. So, it just hold me accountable. That's what I believe.
So you want to have standards, like if you do this,
yeah, I do. I mean, I would like to have that. That's just, that's where my head is right now.
It's gonna change.
It won't change.
And y'all, I am not going to my neighbor's house and kissing her at all. I do love my neighbor.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you.
No, that's not love.
Now the Holy Spirit is flowing. You telling the truth.
No,
thank you.
I didn't never say I was going to kiss her. I said I would go next door and say,
thank you.
I will.
Holy Spirit activate. Holy Spirit activate. There you go. Go continue.
I'm not going to my neighbor's house next door. The Bible says to love thy neighbor as thyself, and I will. I don't even kiss myself, so why would I go kiss my neighbor?
Yes. Okay.
Are we going to Riceville?
No, you're not going to do it. That was a stipulation. You wouldn't shake on it, so no.
Well, y'all, somebody asked me to be in the choir today at Riceville. I was like, that is not my calling. That is far from my calling. Right, Jamal? I can't sing, can I?
I never really heard you try to sing.
Oh, yes, you have. It's bad.
I mean, you should try it.
No, I don't want to try to sing. If you sing, I'll sing.
Well, I know I can't sing.
Well, I know I can't sing either.
Well, I take that back. I think everybody can sing a little bit, and so everybody if you can talk, you can sing, you have some type of tune. Now, me, I have when I do sing, I have like a bass baritone. So
you don't have an ear. You can't even hear yourself.
I have a bass baritone. So when I sing, I have to sing like on a very low, low octave, like it's like deep, like whoa,
stop.
So I have to sing like that, and that's my singing voice, and that's
your singing voice.
They told me when I was in the choir, I was not a tenor, I was a bass tenor. they say your voice is too deep when you sing. When it comes out, it's very deep. So you have to sing low. And you know,
you have to sing low.
Yeah, I had to sing low. And the other day, I actually had the choir director work with me at the church to try to sing low, and then hear that bass come out. Like the Temptation, who was a he was a bass tenor in Temptations, and he had that low, like in the Christmas song, you hear him all the time. Here he says, "Merry Christmas." And from the Temptations, that guy. That's how I sound like when I sing. When I really.
That's how you sound when you sing.
Yeah, with that deep.
Okay.
That's
that deep voice.
That's when I when I practice.
When you practice, okay.
And it's like that. It's that deep, and it's
deep.
It just comes out that way. I can't, I can't sing high pitch.
You can't sing high pitch, but you can sing deep. And when you practice it, it comes out.
It comes out very
very good.
It's like what's his name?
Barry White.
Barry White. It's like that.
Okay.
Oh baby.
Ooh.
Don't
Stop.
Don't. So yeah.
No, that's try again.
God
did not give you that gift. Try again.
But so today we're gonna some things we're gonna do. It's cold in Texas. Finally, it's really cold. Like it's 43 degrees outside. It's a wind chill 43 degrees, and in this state, it's very rare that happens. So now it's finally not on fire. It's not it's not hot. There's actually some cool weather. So just be safe out there if you are in Texas or any of the other southern states that usually don't get cold weather. Just be on the lookout for other drivers. Drive safely. If you don't have to go anywhere, especially when the roads are iced up, just stay home.
I guess to tell you, just go get some gas now, because we know what happened when the power was out. Everybody was like at the gas stations a mile deep trying to go to one gas station. I don't even know why you'd be trying to go anywhere. I told my son was like, we need to go stock up on non-perishables. And I was like, no, because if the power goes out, I'll just put my food outside. It's not going to spoil this time. It's too cold to spoil. Right?
But see, your son, he was trying to give you some common sense.
He did give me common sense. He told me
get
to
some
cover my bushes.
Foods.
And he told me to cover my bushes. And I covered them, and the wind took the plastic off of them. So can you cover my bushes for me? Because I don't want, not all those, the one, that one stayed. Look, that bag stayed.
Yeah.
But I want my hibiscus up front covered. And he tried to cover my crepe myrtle. I don't know.
No, we have sheets because
I don't know what a sheet is.
You should have some sheets, but I think it's going to drop below 30 degrees,
today.
20 degrees.
I mean, tonight I think 28.
So it will be cold outside,
and I need my bushes covered up because I don't know what happened last time.
Yeah,
last time my plants died. It was so sad. My whole that palm set the sago palm.
Well, actually, it didn't die.
It did die.
It did not die.
It did.
I told you it was going to come back. You didn't believe me, and then things started growing. Like our neighbors,
it never grew because we dug it out.
No, it never grew. But I'm saying our neighbors had the same type of plant. And it looked like it was dead, but those things are pretty durable. Just give it some time, it will come back. But no, I don't like the way it looks, so I'm gonna just take it out. And so he threw it away, but our neighbors grew back though.
Well, I don't want my hibiscus plants. I have 3 of them. One of them is still covered. So if you can cover my 2 up front, and I don't know if you need to cover the crepe myrtle.
I think you're gonna need a sheet though.
I had a sheet, but I don't know where it is, and I only had 1 sheet. I'm not using my sheets that I put on my bed to cover no plants.
Man, that's why you have a washing machine.
No, go to Home Depot. They have some stuff. I don't know what it's called, but I know they have something you can cover your plants with.
Okay.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, I do it. I mean, because I have to go to Home Depot. I gotta go to Lowe's. I gotta return some stuff.
Oh well, yeah, do that and get some stuff to cover my plants. And for those of you who have plants and you care about them, go ahead and cover them up if you live in Houston or anywhere, because I think it's cold everywhere.
Okay.
Right.
Well, if you're used to the cold, you live up north, you don't have the plants anyway outside to get frozen, so you don't have to worry about it. So,
okay. Yeah. And then bring your pets in because it's going to be cold, freezing tonight, under 30. Mm-hmm. Bring your pets in. We have our dog. He's in the garage right now, so he loves it. We usually keep him outside in the cold.
Oh, wow. Hey, don't listen to what she said. I'm not trying to get on pets. Somebody call pet services on me.
What? You do usually leave him outside.
Animal control. We take care of our dog. Our dog comes inside when he needs to come inside.
He does not come inside. I will never have a dog in my house. We don't do that. No pets. No pets in my house. Why are you telling people that?
No,
I don't bring pets.
We take care of our dog, So
you leave him outside in the heat.
No, I mean he has shade though.
Okay. We know what being in the shade can do. You still hot.
No, he is watered very well.
It'd be 100 degrees outside or whatever, 102 and Saints out there all day, all night, just
yeah. He has watered him really well, and he's in shade.
Well, we brought him in right now, and he loves it. So he's in the garage. Anything else we need? What we gonna talk about next week?
Well, I brought this topic today, so
Okay,
it's up to you
today
to
is
find
the
the topic.
19th. Today's the 19th. Let's see.
It's your birthday weekend.
Is it my birthday weekend? Oh man. So I'm still not gonna better have coffee next weekend because I have
Your birthday is actually on a Wednesday.
right, my birthday's here, so I have
You won't have coffee until February.
I won't have coffee until February 2nd, which is fine. I don't mind. This tea is okay. But I just like my sugar. The other day I had some tea and I put some sugar in there. I forgot. I took a sip on my spoon and I was like, oh, I can't have this. I was so mad. I had to dump it all out and start over.
But yeah. Well, okay, guys, we got to go. We're gonna run some errands, watch some football.
I'm gonna make some soup.
We're gonna tomorrow. We're gonna watch. Well, I'm gonna watch the presidential inauguration, and we'll talk about MLK as well. So, and then just enjoy yourself and be safe.
Okay, till next time.
Bye.
And
there's nothing to sip.
Oh,
Goofy.
I do have something. Look.
Oh, okay.
It's just cold.